Bang! Yeah, welcome to the late night par. And you don't know, this is our special series, sub-series of the late night par, one par, where we find some particularly unique guests and we take it out of just current affairs for a moment and kind of delve into the lives of our guests and kind of gain some insight from these people who have experienced some unique things the average person probably haven't experienced. And you know the style already. This kind of releases on a different schedule. So if you see this pop up right now, do not be alarmed. It's just extra. We're still going to be following our normal schedule. And you can listen to this anytime because it's not rooted in current affairs. Feel free to share it around with everybody. You don't know, let one part. Sometimes we have like a different cast. You might see some different people. Today we don't have Rochelle and Sashania. They're in our prayers. We miss you guys.
bro, you know, to make it so.
But you see me?
We're just hospitalized.
The late night party just not that late today. It's kind of like a midday party. You see me?
Facts.
So we're here. You see me? First of all, you don't know me, myself, and I, Yannick Reed, aka the therapist SOL. And my co-host today.
You don't know Kangwa at Heatwave Fatalic.
And we have the legendary, you don't know.
Young legend.
Young OG. Tessellated. You see me?
You don't know.
Talk to the people them Tessellated where they can find your act.
There, you don't know. You can find me at Tess Vibe. At Tessellated on all music platforms. Look up the music. Have some new music coming out soon, so look out for that.
Yeah, you don't know already. So we've been trying to lock in this interview with Tess for a while. It's a busy guy, man. It's a busy guy. He's in and out of the country. He's hardly in the country.
Yo, shall I make him fly? Shall I fly us out, dog?
Yeah, right now we should be live at Tess's studio in LA.
In LA. You're based in LA now, right?
Yeah,
man, you should have fly us out, bro.
Yo.
Just make the label, just tell the label.
Nah, fly no man out.
Too many groupies on the plane.
Start the group with this already.
Fuck that. Yeah,
But
but
yeah, bro.
yo, Tess him do a bag of interviews, you know, and we have some usual questions. So, you know, we have to go through the usual suspect questions because, you know, there's an odd chance that somebody's listening to this one part and they might not know who the great Tessellated is. We don't want to leave them out. You get me? We have to inform them so they can go listen to the songs them later. So first of all, bro, I never hear this. What is a Tessellated?
Yo, so you don't know, a tessellation is actually a term in art, right? Mm-hmm. So it's kind of, the exact details of it are kind of complex, but in short, it's a form of mosaic, a very specific form, you know? So long and short, it is pretty much the name. I actually saw the word somewhere randomly, like in some form of text, and I just like how it look. Like it's very balanced.
Yeah.
It's have the two S, the two L's look very aesthetically pleasing.
It does.
And then
Fair.
yeah, and so I looked up the definition afterwards, and I'm like, yo, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Because what that is in art, it kind of aligns with what my music is. Cause you know, my music is made up of my different influences.
things.
They're put together in a certain way to make something new. So I'm like,
Dope.
yo, this is it.
Dog.
Yeah.
I like that.
Talk too much artsy people, bro.
But you said that the answer them too
that
cohesive.
right, bro. Yeah, dog.
You don't expect a yeah, dog.
You
Well,
know, so I just I think about things and I see this thing and I like the thing and I just say, yo, I might
yeah,
think
man.
this now.
Maria Tesha Miller. So, me, I wonder if like.
Yeah, that's
Yo,
basically what it was.
Him
Yeah.
say, him say about the articulation.
I'm saying like the aesthetical. Lupe Fiasco do that when we find out say Lupe Fiasco don't name Lupe Fiasco. Him they just write it
So
and
bro, you
just say,
think a man mother actually name him Lupe Fiasco?
yo,
bro?
man,
Miss Fiasco.
dog, the man name is Wasulo Jacob.
But that's actually kind of sick.
Yo, that's sick. You see me? So
No.
him say just like how when you just write it and just like how it look. I'm saying, no, say my name that. So
Yo, you know, it's crazy because I have a brethren, right? Sick artist, him named Ralph Castelli, right? I'm like, mad. Bro, it's like a good one, I know the man. Find out, so that's not even his name at all, brother. That's
Man,
a
leave the name Ralph.
Leave name Ralph, bro. And my name, what is my name? My name Cole Carmody, isn't it? But the crazy thing is that low-key sound like an artist name too.
Yeah,
like it have the alliteration and thing, bro. Like,
that bad. there's always that thing where we always kind of want to move away from our actual names, but I think
Yeah, bro.
Jordan say, yo, we don't want him Jordan, but yeah, bro. So you know, says actually in like just doing the little research for like these questions and stuff like that. Yo, you know, so this whole time I thought you went to Arden, bro.
That's crazy.
I really thought like
I went to
from the
Campion
first
still.
day, I say, yeah, man, the Arden nigga, this is him. Tell me, says campaign, they
Campion,
go.
they go.
Yeah, Campion.
Yeah.
The great champion. Yeah, for real. The hardest man, them just want to hug up
But
everybody.
yo, he was just in the mall, bro, in par with all of the
Arden man,
Arden,
them.
the Arden League, you see me? And him have more of a Arden energy, you see me? I'm gonna say, yo, that you time smart, you see me? Him cool, him humble, you see me? All aspects that are not attributed to Campion niggas.
Yo, for people that don't know, Ireland is a high school in Jamaica, isn't it? We have an international audience, we have an international artist. I mean,
Fair. And Campion is known for being, you know, kind of like uptown and them thing
Man's
there.
baiting up the
You see
thing.
me?
Yo, dog.
So,
I swear.
bro,
You see me? But at the same time, you know, not even like as a this is like
Yeah.
we have you have a range of artists will come from like Campion to like me if ever know so like Barker come from Campion
Yeah,
and
bro.
everything there. So, you know, like what was it like kinda growing up in Campion? Me speak to enough like all them producers, so them don't tell me like what's the story like starting off as an artist or a producer there, but was there any music culture at Campion, if any?
Yeah, to a degree, still, you know, like, I mean, when I was in Campion, I wasn't even doing music like that, you know? It was more just like, I was a hobby thing. So, from like first farm, I think it was probably second farm, you don't know, there was like a poetry club, you see me? That me and Runkus did like a big part of.
Okay, you and him share same year?
Runkus was here above me.
Okay, cool,
You get
man.
me? So it's like, yo, poetry club, they go man, did I spit freestyle and
So
poetry
you
club.
used to
and them
freestyle
type
with
of-
Drunkos them time there?
Yeah,
Yo,
bro.
remember like under the tree by Staff House around the back
Yeah,
part,
bro.
Vibes, dog.
Vibes, bro,
Drunkos and
vibes.
5-star and them man there, dog.
Yeah, bro. Yo, fight start sick, you know, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, man, bar is crazy. But literally, yeah, just like little vibe, but it wasn't anything too serious. It was like, man, them write little things and we just have little thing. I remember one time, like, bro, remember when like, yo, no wise zone for this little phrase right here, but remember there's like jerking was a thing?
No, I don't. yeah, the dance.
And then man them have like jerking crews and thing.
Yeah.
And man them used to have like jerk off and it's facts though, bro. That's what the man them used to call it. Dog.
Yeah.
It's crazy looking back at it. But yeah, remember so the man them did like, yo, we say, yo, our crew, we got this the next man them crew. So we write up some bars, you see me, and film it, dog. And the thing go viral on Facebook and man say, yo, man, I go beat you up because you chat about man mother in a
So that,
freestyle.
hold on, so that was the first Tessellated hit. What the song?
That was the first
Where you
recording.
jerk?
Was it him as an artist?
Where
them
you
time
dance crew did?
Crew,
Your jerking
what
crew
the,
name.
what the crew did name again, bro? Yo, honestly, I couldn't even tell
Young
you.
So you did
Jerkers.
Young Jerkers.
John.
So you did have an artist name back then, and it was just like the crew as a crew make a song, and then
Yeah,
it's just like
the
oh,
crew.
word.
Yeah, the crew did. We just make a song. You see me? But that's really my first recorded song till now. I look back at it.
Oh, that's like your
First
first.
hit, bro.
That was the first time I ever record something on camera. It's literally this man just like that, you see me?
Alright, so how, like even though that was kind of like a vibes thing,
Yeah.
did you say like you did that and like
like,
after
yo, you
you
know
did it, it
some
was just
kinda
like,
like
yo, you know,
this?
some kind of dig this or like it have a vibe?
Not
No,
at all,
it's
So you just do it and
It was-
move
I
on.
did it
with life.
strictly for the gimmicks.
it's all. Yo, I respect your honesty, bro. Like,
Yeah,
it was like you
yeah,
mix thing, and
strictly.
it's like, yo, nah.
It wasn't
It
called-
probably wasn't like a nah, but him just move on with life. It's like
Yeah, bro, just like whatever. But it wasn't really until comedy. It's when I was like in a fifth form start produce, right? Actually. Because same thing, even like one of my good brethrens, they grew up with JLL, isn't me? So I did meet JLL from like when I was in second form and he was producing them times I took, but I wasn't really doing anything serious with music. But it wasn't until like around like fifth form times, like fifth form, sixth form, I start producing. And it wasn't until after all of that when I was like in my second year at university when I actually start record.
Scene.
So I wasn't even preing like the artist thing. I was just like, yo,
Word.
when I start take up music more seriously, it was just like, yo, producing is where it's at. I don't want to be like Major Lazer or whatever.
Yo, so how did you start in sixth form? Is that because you just like bored or whatever and just Yo, them time every man have either Fruity or VDJ upon them laptops.
Fruity
Facts.
Loops, the app. The producer.
No facts. Fully. I mean, I think I definitely download VDJ from before I'd start producing and like spin a little thing. But yo, it's literally like when I just go online, say yo, like how to produce on YouTube is the main.
How to make beats.
Yeah, literally, bro. Me download Ableton and just
And
start.
confused.
And the start.
Extremely, bro. I was so lost. I never even know what I'm going for like tempo and thing, bro. Like man, build a song in a different tempo, and the session is set to a completely different tempo.
Damn.
I'm actually trying to say, yo, how come this not
Line up.
bro? It's yo,
So you're like, so pretty much for the most part, you're self-taught.
pretty much, yeah. I went to music school and like. But I think it's by the time I reached music school, I was producing for probably like 2 years already. So a lot of like the initial hurdles and thing, I kind of get over that. So I was more trying to refine the sound now. When I go back in music school, it's like then I start from square one. You get
Yeah, I
me?
say, yo, this
Man,
a waste
say,
my
yo,
time.
You went to Full Sail, yeah?
Yeah, I went to Full Sail,
Yeah.
but I never finished at Full Sail.
Just like smarter than you niggas buy.
Well,
I wouldn't say that, but like I was pretty like other opportunities are coming up.
Yeah, and you have school.
And they
like,
weren't.
whack,
And
bro.
Full Sail is super strict with time. Cause when I have opportunities or I have a traveling thing, I was like, yo, here what? Like let's say I can figure this out. Like can I finish some things online or do X, Y, Z? Cause all the work and all the tests are online anyways. Like we do them from home. So and they're like, nah. Literally, if you miss 3 classes for the term, it's an instant fail. No questions
What,
asked.
I don't know if you call it your. What was your focus on? Like, what was the name of the course that you had there?
It was music production and audio engineering.
Where-
interesting. Yo, so I feel like OJ did that course too,
But I never go Full Sail.
It's not Full Sail. They got
They go
music.
some other school in Florida though.
And say, yeah, and him was doing that same course, and I
Something
think him
like
say
that.
never finished too. So that's actually interesting.
Yeah, enough people. I find that enough people go to them things there because same thing. Like it's like if you're serious about certain things in a way, you're going to want to find some way to better yourself. But enough for the man, them are just like, yo, what is this, dog? And just-
Well, I mean, I think it kind of tricky still because I think music is a thing where a lot of people that do it, them kind of self-driven certain ways. So it's not like engineering. Like you can't really read both engineering and then be good enough to be an engineer.
Yeah,
You get me?
exactly. You have to do it.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, and some come for realize too, 'cause even in the school, like they can teach you the technicalities of it. And even engineering, you'd say, all right, it's more technical and straightforward than like production or songwriting. But at the end of the day, like engineering is an art, and the sound that you're looking for, like you have to know the sound. You have all the tools, but if you don't know what sound you're going for,
Yeah.
nothing.
You have to have a deep
Yeah.
lit references,
You have
like
have
a lot of
references
references.
internal,
If you never listen reggae yet, it's going to be hard for you to mix a reggae
Yeah,
tune
exactly.
because you don't know the traditional things that are supposed to
Exactly.
be pull forward or push back in like
And
that.
that's what
type
it's
of
just
music.
it's just opinion to like what one man might sound like. It's like, yo, this sounds sick. Someone else it might not. And that's the thing. So in the school I was praying like, yo, enough people they're teaching these people a lot of things, right? Like technical things. But like you either have the sauce or you don't have it. So it's like
It's a gem, bro.
That's true.
Yo, so I guess a question, if you can answer shortly. Like, would you recommend that anyone goes to music school? Because I feel like a lot of people
Wondering.
wonder about that. Like, even probably like Yannick.
Yeah.
I mean, Yannick is somebody I think would have said there is some value to be found in going to art school.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's still something that you can teach yourself. So, in your opinion and based off of your experience, you
Yeah.
feel like would you recommend someone to go to school for music?
It's a tricky question still. 'Cause it depends on the situation the person is.
Word.
Because if someone is starting out more from like a bare bones level, it's a great thing. Because like you're getting all the detail, you learn things the right way. And
Yeah.
Facts.
building up bad habits and thing. And also, even though I didn't necessarily feel like I got the most out of the school itself, if I didn't go there, it wouldn't have led to a lot of other opportunities that came up. I wouldn't necessarily be where I am right now in the same way. So it really depends,
Yeah, I feel that. I went to art school and I finished everything and I definitely learned them stuff there. But even now, like when some people say, yo, should I go to art school? I tell them, don't go to art school to learn art. Like you're not going to learn art. What like me when I went to Edna, I gained community.
Facts.
That's really what it was.
Facts.
You know, I was around a lot of other skilled people.
Exactly.
And like you learn different techniques. Like me then I might vacuum and I learning how to draw things this one way, and maybe I go on YouTube and I learn how, but when you're there in a school and everybody get the same assignment and you just say somebody else process of thinking is like I say, yo, how you do that? Yo, show me how you do that now. And like it's those situations where if you take advantage of the community, you'll get what you really need out of it. You know, like as alongside a lot of designers and just even healthy competition, it make you want to improve because there's even a habit of doing critiques, like open critique where everybody I see your work and everybody I talk about your work. So when you're in a situation like that where you're being laid, why? They're being laid bare in front of everybody, you get me? You know, say shit have to up on a level, you see me? It's not that you're doing it and people, you learn to critique work not like personally or I like or don't like that. It's like, why is this effective or why is this not effective? And that competition, to me, is that's what made me grow more than, you sit down in class and you learn anything. It's more just the community and those people who I went to school with, I still link with them after. Fully. And they're still like talented and I'll always be measuring myself against them. So if you already have a community like that, we talked to JLA, we interviewed him separately on like a VC feature. Yeah. He, like him and like Chris, is like a lot of people was at Arden with him making rhythms for them up. So he already had that community. Him say, oh, yo, how you do that? And so if you have that, me personally, I'd say, yo, do not go to it for sure. But if you don't have something like that, like you just been by yourself this whole time, I'd say go and maybe you can get something out of it.
Would you guys say going to music or art school, you always said discipline is something that you kind of have to teach yourself almost. Yeah. Would you say going to in both regards for music and art, would you say discipline being in that space, would you say discipline would that environment help to hone your discipline?
Yeah. I'll let you answer that.
I think it can still, because same thing at my school, you had to be on the dot, right? If you're 1 minute late, you're late, right? If you're late 3 classes, they count as an absent, isn't it?
Bomba.
If you're absent 3 classes, you fail the term, no matter what.
So if you're late 9 times,
if you're late 9 times, and we have how much? 2 a day. We have 10 classes a week. So if you're late 1 week, you're done for the semester. You get me?
Okay.
So they definitely helped with certain things like that. And even to add on to what you're saying about the community, because another thing too is just, I feel like in society in general, especially Jamaica, there's this mentality from a lot of people that like, art is not like a real thing. You get me? Like, it's not a serious career. Music is not a serious career. People are very doubtful and skeptical. So just to even be around a community of people who believe that them can do art is
and
take make a career and take it seriously, and there's not that constant negativity. Just to be around people where it's not that you have to be trying to convince them or them have a doubt. It's all about just actually doing the work. That does wonders still.
For real, that's really true. I say that still because for real, that's like a big talk. If you just there on people who don't believe, bro, and like you say, yo, come we elevate the thing now, make we reach on time, make we formalize this thing, and everybody around you don't see the value of it. It can demotivate you. But if you're in a situation where everybody like I shoot and I hit the target and them reach on time and you are the one who I reach late, it's like you gotta say, me need for dip on a level. So yeah, bro, it's just all these things where you can benefit from community and stuff like that. But that's really great insight. So this whole time you're still being a producer, bro. Like what really made you step out to say, all right, I feel like I want to be an artist?
I think it was kind of like a natural progression in certain ways. So I was producing, and at first my things were like super electronic, like EDM type
Major
things.
Lazer, as you said.
Yeah, Major Lazer, Martin Garrix, them Monday. And then just like over time, my taste kind of changed. My things started to become more chill, and more like beats rather than like electronic songs, you know. And I wanted, so it reached a point where it's like, all right, these are beats now, right? Like they're not full without a vocal on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I wanted people to put vocals on it. I'm like, yo, more the man them were like trash still, you get me?
Oh shit.
There's some you get me, like it's just facts.
Yeah.
There's some wicked people, obviously Runkus is in me. Always somebody that I did trust, like, yeah, if I get the man already my nose set, I go sick. And couple that, but it's like, it's only so much songs this man can make. And there's other, like I want to do more things too. So I started writing ideas and whatnot and saying, okay, you know, I go record some things and I have this idea and I try to write ideas for other people too. I'm gonna say, yo, like fuck it, let me
Yeah,
just
might as well.
start.
Yeah, like you're seeing ideas that you believe were good ideas,
Yeah.
but maybe somebody never feel like, all right, I'm going to take that
Yeah, but I just
idea.
couldn't execute it the way I
Yeah,
wanted.
and like you say, you know what, let me, it's just building. It's like you say
Yeah.
how to finish.
Yeah.
Like you have half of the thing and you say, all right, like I say, a really complete vision of how to finish this thing. But nobody is really finishing this thing, even in the way how I see it.
But bro, well, what me get from that is more like him done build the house, he might as well paint it still.
Yeah.
You see me? Like him do everything else. Him literally write the song, him have the melody them.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah. So he might as well just done it.
It was a process too, 'cause obviously when I first started recording things, they were trash. They were like straight up trash. And it was, I think I had the foundation, production, and music already though. It was a little bit easier. 'Cause I understand like certain things about melody structure and thing. And I could tell that it was trash. Like I wasn't one of them man that was recording something. I'm saying, yo, this is a hit. And like, bro, you know them man.
Yeah.
We do.
But no, so I would record things and I'd be like, yo, like I know what this can be. But like sometimes I would write things and I just couldn't sing it the way I wanted to sing it. So I just have them. But I just did it more and more, start developing. It's literally only just recently I feel like I really fully kind of reached the level where the ideas I'm making, I'm able to execute them properly. 'Cause I remember I write this melody the other day. I'll show you the song later. It's that same one I was telling you about. Where it's like, I'd write the melody. I'm saying, yo, this melody's sick. But I think to myself, like, yo, I don't think I can sing this melody. I make it sound good. But then I sang it. I'm like, oh, Jano, it's exactly what I thought of.
Yeah.
Mad.
Just translation from idea to
Wait,
execution.
so how long would you say you've been like defining yourself like as an artist? Trying to like figure out when you got this, like how many years you've been doing this to reach the point where
That's a
like,
great question.
Like 3.
hold on. So so Pine and Ginger did that try a thing?
Yeah, bro.
You love to see it.
The man said,
One sec.
yeah, bro.
Yeah, them time them were just a try, bro.
Yeah.
Mad.
So you had tracks before Pine and Ginger? Like tracks that you actually put out and say, all right, this is finished and this is
I am the
Tessellated.
artist.
As vocals, I probably put out like 3 tracks before Pine and Ginger.
What was the first one?
The first one
Running.
was actually
Running.
No, it's I learned some jazz today one. The same one from Apple.
Oh, that was your first?
That was the first
After
one.
the Jerkers United song, is it?
after the Jamaican United. But no, so that was the first one. The version that actually went on Apple, I re-recorded
Yeah.
though. Isn't me?
Don't make the man scam here. The man was one of the baddest things on SoundCloud. Even sick.
But
So
not as an
much-
artist.
When they did try Pine and Ginger, bro, the thing they chip the fucking internet on SoundCloud, and then you guys have to like mix it over before it did go.
Yeah, we didn't remix it, but we did remix it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like mix it over.
Yeah.
Man, same did that try a thing as Jordan said, love to see.
No, but yeah, it was literally that still because
Mad.
even when Pine and Ginger they come out, like more people never realize it was me actually singing upon it too. They're like, oh, you
Word.
produce it. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna do like both. You see
Yeah.
me? And they're like, oh, what the fuck? You get me?
So like when you start like say even like your first song and them thing there, what's the feedback you were getting? Like feedback from parents, feedback from friends and thing like that.
Yeah, as in, so before, so at the same time, I was posting enough beats on SoundCloud. I have like a little following on SoundCloud.
Yeah. So people were kind of convinced. People were convinced with you as a producer.
Yeah, to a level.
Yeah.
Like, I had like a community. That's when like SoundCloud scene was popping off and like Selection
Yeah.
was blowing up and
Yeah,
things.
it was,
Yeah.
And like
crazy,
Selection,
bro.
they give some support on like couple tracks and things.
Yeah,
so, like,
yeah. I
I
remember
feel
that.
confident as a
you
producer.
did a
you
selection
get me?
mix, yeah?
I never did it, but
Oh,
they,
you
they
never did
feature
it?
me.
Oh,
They
word,
feature me in
word,
a few
word.
mixes.
Okay.
So I was confident as a producer, but I was like, John, I wanted this artist thing too. And I was like, oh, it's the same type of beats. But I was nervous because I was like, John, I'm going to post this up. And the man in mic just be like, yo, this lame. So that song, same thing. We did have the rhythm. Did have the idea for the song. Finish up writing the song and thing, record it just like one time. I'm gonna just post it. I'm gonna go on my bed, coming frightened to see what people are gonna say.
Yeah, yo, bro.
No, real.
I know them way they dog. I just
Like I
post
say,
it.
yo, but just if it bun down,
schedule
if
the-
it bun down, me I wake
Bro.
up to it bun down.
Man, just schedule the tweet and go sleep, bro. More time I'd even tweet it myself, dog.
That's smart. You're already asleep.
Just
But
drop
yeah,
it in a tweet
when they
that,
wake up
bro.
and they get liquor forward and things still. And I was like, oh, Jano, like people rate the vibes. Sick. So then that give me like a confidence, you know, because it's the first time people really hearing my
Man said
vocals.
like a confidence.
And then they just kind of go from there. So I did record that. I record this next song called "Talk to Me," which like yo, it was
I
weird.
remember that.
'Cause the phase is like when you're not like there's no consistency. Like I have like something that like decent is sick that I could even still listen to today. Like running, it's still like decent in my opinion. Like it's not the best, but like it could listen to. But then there's like some other things at the same time, or like even after that, trash. But I have to delete that.
Hold on, yo.
No saving it.
Oh, man, yo.
Them are under pressure.
Yo, that's the campaign in him, in the dog. It's trash.
But at
Yo,
least
but
I'm
hold
honest
on.
with himself.
My question would be like, all right, so at this point, right? This was like, well, obviously you weren't signed at this point, right?
No.
So you never have like so basically when you release them songs, it's like you yourself, and then you just make a
put them
decision.
out
It's
there.
like, you know, so, may I drop this? Was there anybody that would have like, no, maybe bounced off at first before you drop it, or was it
No,
like
I know.
just?
I mean, like, so I had a couple brethren still using me, like, a couple SoundCloud brethren. Like, it's you, Versace, it's you, and some sick. It was actually crazy, because, like, Versace, the man have, like, a similar story to me, where he was producing first, and the man say, try to do the artist thing, but the man thing just pop off crazy, isn't it? Like, when I'm talking crazy, man, like, yo, like, the man Spotify, like, the top 4 songs all have, like, over, like, 40 million, bro.
Crazy.
Like,
What's
man,
his name is Versace?
like Verzache, you see me? And the music, the complete change from something super electronic to like now it's like indie, like ukulele guitar vibes.
Cool.
Like it's super sick.
random
But yeah, I have a couple people that want stuff, but honestly, I was like, how it used to be, so simple back in the days. Literally, me done the song, I'm gonna post it same, like export it, I'm gonna wait for export and just post it.
Damn.
Like while it bouncing and thing,
Yeah.
like nah, match up a quick artwork.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And just post
You
it.
used to do your own artwork too?
I still do some of my own artwork.
That's
still.
dope. That's
You see me?
dope.
Like I did all like searching, like hallucinate cover.
Oh, you did hallucinate cover? I love that cover.
respect.
It's dope. No, for real, it body it have like this wicked red grunge to it and said, dog, this look hard.
Respect, bro.
Yeah.
So there's that. Solus been doing some of them from it's like Solus did Pine and Ginger.
Yeah.
And he did the Freezer cover.
Yeah.
But yeah, just like, you know. I used to do all my artworks though. It was super simple back in the day though. Let's say I used to use this like a triangle thing and I'm just fling it over
Oh
something.
yeah.
Yeah, the triangle,
I
you did like an upside. I
Yo,
remember
I
it
think
from
it's-
YouTube.
It's so crazy, bro. I feel like SoundCloud, like, there's a whole culture around SoundCloud when you make it, you know. 'Cause even like that same triangle thing, I just use that as the base and then just
Add something. Enough
like
people
basically
like
remix it. Like a lot of people on.
Wait,
SoundCloud
so you don't
have
use
that
that
style.
anymore? The triangle with the dot in there?
that. Nah, bro.
Damn, bro.
When last you see that?
Yo, I
For
have a
real.
question.
On to better things, you.
How was it like going from somewhere that drop a song and go sleep because them don't want to see the reaction in real time?
Yeah.
How was that to now becoming somebody that has to perform in front of crowds of people? Like how you deal with that? I can imagine like some level of anxiety or something, bro.
Not really, no. Like I'm more anxious that like everything goes correctly, like technically,
Word.
to make sure. So like, yo, Cause the thing is like it's the worst thing if you do like you rehearse and everything good. You put on a good performance and then like the engineer will shake and nobody can hear you. You see me? So that's what my more anxiety is from that, making sure like the visuals come out properly, the band perform properly, and like the engineering going good. But it's not really. I don't really feel anxious on stage. But I think it's been like a progression, like over time, where it's like, alright, yo, you
More
know,
and more comfortable.
I never just go so one day, like when they do my first performance, like over at Stone's show for like a couple hundred people, and they got a little bigger.
I was
one.
Oh shit, I was there.
I was
Way
a
back.
thing still. Nah, like,
That was a moment.
Like,
That was
no
just
people
like,
never
okay.
really did a Matt Stones show them time, and some people messaging like, yo, you going to the Tessellated show? I'm like, what the fuck?
Yo, that was
Stone's show?
exactly like legit. I was saying, yo, I go cause the man them, you know, usual thing. The man them say, oh, at the Stone show, so I pass through, and then like a girl link me, you know, and say, yo,
You know, it's the Tessellated
you
them
go-
the girl them.
I'm like, she's like, yo, you going to the Tessellated show? I'm like, what?
Funds.
I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah, it's Stone show, and I'm like, oh, that's a keep. Cool. Show up there, so like what I remember about that night is that yo, it's like everybody did a wait.
Yeah.
Like everybody did actually like a wait for you to perform. Like other people were doing them things, and it's like everybody did just it was like a calm almost kind of thing, and I'm like, yo, the brother your energy different, you know.
Yeah, Heavy Smalls was
Energy
playing.
different.
He was DJing for you. Yeah, I remember and Phil was there.
Yeah, that was that vibe. That
Yeah.
was the first time I ever performed. That was probably the most nervous I've ever been because I never performed
Yeah.
before.
Like you say, you don't know what to
I don't know. I
expect.
didn't
You
know
don't
people
know
going to give me
what.
forward, if
Yeah.
people going to stone me or like.
Stone
I feel like
show.
that's one of the weirdest things about, well, not weird, but one of the most interesting things about artists nowadays. You see me? Like when you're about Beyonce, dog, you never say she a perform from she a youth. You see me?
Yeah.
I feel like now with like the internet, of course, and SoundCloud, it's like, bro, you can reach a
Huge.
certain level, bro,
And
and
then
never
perform.
perform in front. Like, we see
Like
it with
Summer
Summer Walker,
Walker.
bro. Where like, yo, she's like a huge star and she's like she's still not used to performing in front of people. You
That's
know
the
what I
thing,
mean?
back in the day,
She
you know,
tripping.
you had to be a sick performer before you even allowed to record. You get me?
Like you have to sing some bad cover, then you
Yeah.
just slip in on your song, them just sing.
Because all like the Beatles and them Monday they perform and build up a following. Because recording used to be well expensive.
Yeah.
And you have to have a label for investing if you record the album. So the man them perform, build up a fan base performing, and man them say, oh, you're sick. And say, hear what?
Well, put
We are
you
going
on
to give you a bus for record.
Yeah.
Like
So
it used
it's
to be
the
a big
other way
deal to be a
around.
recording artist. You
Yeah.
get me?
Yeah.
Now it's like anybody can record, but a man not necessarily give a bus to perform.
Perform, yeah, for real. So yo, what, like even I'd love to know like what your parents were saying, like people outside the music world, is me, because same thing we were talking to Chris and JLL about, like all this stuff popping off in SoundCloud and Selection, and you're like the biggest thing, and then like in real life you're still just Josh. And they're like, yo, mom, like this shit is popping, and she's just like,
But wait,
What is this?
what is the thing you're speaking of?
Yeah, you not even come from
So,
TVJ yet, bro.
Yo, like offer just some insights onto, I guess, like what they thought about it at that time.
I mean, yo, me not lie, my friends still, they're super open-minded. They've always been super supportive of the thing. They might not fully understand
Understand it, yeah.
what go on, exactly.
Yeah.
Like the thing is, you know, people can only really understand things that make sense to them. So whereas like when I'm like, yo, me get on Selection, right? Which is a big deal. The man they might be like, yo, like what that mean? And even if I explain it to them, it don't really mean nothing to them, right?
Yeah.
But then if I go and it's like, oh no, yo, me get play on BBC, then they're like, oh shit. Even though like, yo, Selection thing might even actually have more reach. You get me? Like more people might be listening to the Selection show than the BBC One show. But it's just about like what it means to them. But they never like fight out the thing still, where like some people, I have other family members, I don't want to say them fight out the thing because I don't know. The way we kind of come for preach is like, I know it's my family, them not try bad mind me. It's just like from what them know, like in their reality, like yo, music
Music is not the
music
thing.
not a serious thing.
Yeah.
So them literally come to me, telling their truth, what they believe is that like yo, music a fuckery. They're just wrong. You get me? So like, but it's with good intention. So even though I used to vex, I'm not really vexed at them anymore over it. I'm just like, yo, you're just ignorant. It's just a fact. But my parents never really try fight down the thing. They were just more confused as to like, yo, how you actually go do this? Like, what's your plan? And the truth is, we never really have no plan because the thing is, like, you know, with like arts and things, you can't fully say, all right, man,
you
go
can't have
X, Y, Z.
a
You have to have a general direction.
Yeah.
But things kind of stuff and make themselves work,
Yeah.
which is very like disconcerting to general people.
Well,
To
like, you go school,
Disconcerting, normal.
then you go high school, then you go college, then you go work.
Especially
Yeah.
those
And then you're-
parents.
4-step plan.
Especially those parents where it's like a structure thing for them, where
Yeah.
they just see that.
And
That's
see-
the progression them
yeah,
see.
so
You
them
get me? So them
kind of
don't-
thing. But I was like, yo, here what? I'm go. I apply music school. I get a scholarship for music school and thing. I was like, yo, here what? Let me go music school. And then at the end of music school, pretty walk one.
Hey, you're almost buying time. Like you're
Yeah, I'm buying time. I'm like, ah, yo, give me some time for like pre-work. I really, I never want to go no school at first, but then it was like, all right, so let me do that. And then before music school is even done, is it me? Where I going?
You're good, bro.
You good?
Yeah.
Cash BB, you know? Cash BB, you know?
It's alright.
Check the back.
So,
Yeah.
It's alright.
yeah, so, yeah, so before music school is even done, you know, other opportunities, they come up and thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of like it never reached a point where it was like a war thing.
Yeah.
Like when they done school and nothing now go on and they must say, yo, you need to go. You see me? Go find a next job or XYZ or the XYZ. So thankfully it never reached that. You know, I was lucky to not have to go through that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's dope, bro. That's dope. So, we know say yo, you like moved to LA and thing. We're
Facts.
just curious. Why you felt like that was necessary for your career, or even if you did it for your career?
Wait, when did that happen, first of all?
That was like 2.5 years ago now.
2.5 years ago, and you made that move. Why? If you
Yeah.
even
So I mean, this was a time where it was like a weird like transitional phase in my life still. So I was in school. I take a leave from school to deal with some things like opportunities that popping like Kapanjin to the forward and thing. And I was like, all right. And I eventually basically said like, yo, I'm now go back to school still. But I hadn't told everybody that yet. So I did move out of where I was moving out by the school. And I was living in a studio, right? Like a bigger studio with like 15 people in Orlando. That's like actually like a working studio. So I was engineering there too. And like it was a mad studio, so we get to produce and do bare work there and all that. And that was a vibe. Then a bag of things started to kind of fall apart in Florida. You get me? So like there was some weird, like you only have like 15 people living in a house. Everybody's a creative.
Yeah, some shit must go on, dog.
Yo, bare things were going on, like bare tension and thing and
drama.
drama, dog.
Once they're creative,
So-
you know the vibe, bro.
eventually I did enough things were going on. I did cut to Jamaica for a while, come back. When I was in Jamaica, I realized, so yo, well, where I'm staying at in Florida now go work, right? Like I can't stay there. I also don't go to school anymore. I fully decided to say, yo, man, nah, go back to full sail. So it's like, what am I doing here? Why am I staying in Orlando for? You
Yeah.
get me? It's like a weird. It's like Orlando's dope, but it's like a purgatory. You get me? Like it's just very in between.
Yeah. Not
So I say, yo, I need
as
to,
it pertains to your
Exactly.
career going on.
It's
there,
like
yeah.
I need to go. I need to move. Make a move somewhere. I'm like, well, I don't really want to move back to Jamaica right now. So I say, yo, LA, there's still like literally just simple like that.
I have family in LA.
No,
You just never know. So you're going over there like from
only
scratch.
brother
You
me
never
know-
have some man from like Full Sail or SoundCloud or something
No,
you could
bro.
do them with her?
Well, not really. Like I know a couple of people from SoundCloud, but enough of the money from SoundCloud were like not even in LA. They're just from all over.
Word.
And then I didn't know so like Zach is the name, Zach
Yeah.
Jones. I know so he was in LA. And we weren't even like we're cool enough, but we weren't even like brethren.
Zach Jones?
Yeah.
Dog, but the tone in Jamaican, dog, you know the vibe?
No, yeah, no. I mean, we're cool still. Like, we're
Yeah,
prior
yeah.
before and thing, but we're not like super tight.
Yeah.
So me link up the man and say, yo, why pre?
I can guarantee you YPRE has started a lot of legendary conversations.
So come and say, yo, you know, so I think him up far into LA and say, yo, him I look for a place to and thing. And I was like, all right, so him did find a place, and then I was like, we're doing this, and I was like, we're doing this. So him get the place, I'm gonna just forward up like the next month. And that was just that.
Shit.
And we never know. Nobody's like, yo, in the beginning, it was rough still. Cause bro, I'm just in the city. I don't know nobody. You get me? I wasn't like tapped into the industry like that. I know like 1 and 2 people.
So you moved into LA. This was before or after Pine and Ginger?
It's after.
After.
2.5 years, so.
So
How long after was that?
That was like say Pine and Ginger did drop in so Pine and Ginger did drop in January. That was like October.
Yeah, but even then, I think it's interesting. Well, to me, still, Pine and Ginger did drop, and you know, sometimes it was kind of like it pick up randomly.
Yeah.
Like it did get to obviously get a little buzz when it did just drop it.
I think it picked up like after like, the video did drop.
When
still.
was that?
That was like October. Okay, I remember I just moved to
so you're in LA when the video dropped.
yeah.
Okay. I started having some buzz even before the video. That's
it
why
was
I
getting
kind of
some-
want to backtrack because for some reason I didn't know when you moved to LA, right? So I was assuming that you moved to LA and all these moving parts were in LA and then you made this song.
that's what I thought.
So it's kind of surprising to hear that you were actually in a different state and then this happened and then you're in LA. So it's almost like, no, this kind of reframing my questions a little bit in terms of, you know, I wanted to ask like how Pine and Ginger even came about. Like that's like an important question that I wanted to ask because it's interesting that you said when you went to LA you weren't tapped into the industry.
No, bro.
Because so much stuff was going on
Zero tapping.
for like Pine and Ginger. So I want us to kind of backtrack for a
Yeah,
second
can
before we
get
get
back
back into
okay.
LA and just like tune the audience into like just a story of how Pine and Ginger happened.
So, literally, SoundCloud is the catalyst, isn't it? So basically, same thing as in Orlando, right? Me and Valleys did follow each other on SoundCloud.
Co-producer of the song.
Yeah. And we did, it's like, me DM the man one time, him don't link me back, you see me? Then link me back the next time and say, yo, I meant to link you back.
And the creative process.
I'm so, but yo, I'm from, like, what am I from? Like Gainesville, right? Man say, yo, I forwarding down to LA. I'm not to LA, to Orlando for the weekend. We should link up and try work on something. Something so mad. Just meeting random people off the internet. So, so him, the same studio I ended up living at, called Studio 18. We did meet up there with a brother named Iggy, who been working there from time. He's the one who originally engineered the song and thing too. And he's just like a crazy engineer in general, like super fire. So we link up there and thing, and we're talking. So this same weekend, well, like earlier in the week before him did forward, my roommate that was living with me in Orlando basically said, yo, like man, link me up on mine. He's like, yo, here we're going. Man, for cut, right? And I was like, when you forward back, man say, yo, me not forward back. So I was like,
It's a different cut. It's not a yo, I'm so far. The man is like, yo,
God.
I forgot. As in, I gotta get the fuck out. Anyway,
I'm like,
continue.
bro, like, what? I never even know the full story of where I'm going. And then the man say, yo, I can't pay rent, but you can have my couches, right? To be fair, there's some sick couches. Like, I still have them. There's some leather, like some real leather couches. So I didn't even feel vexed about that part. I think I got, like, the value for money. So in the cuts, I was like, okay, I'm not a roommate, right? So I have like a month to find out where I'm going because I can't pay rent for 2 people. And Vice come and man, I say, yo, you know, say, I feel like I would have fought to Orlando, right? To stay, like I rate the vibes here. I'm like, yo, you know, say my roommate just cut. I want to say, Say less, man, moving next week.
Yo, y'all
Scheming
move
up.
fast as fuck in America, bro. Like, yo, in Jamaica, y'all are made for something like that for 2 months.
2 months before.
2 months, I say, yo, that brother them want movie, you know. Could have been a serial killer still.
For part 2 time.
But yo, if you look right, those are some of the barriers to entry that you don't have to face outside of Jamaica. Like if you think about the fact that okay, I'm trying to move my music in a big way to this kind of space, you just move. It really just allows you to pack up your shit,
Just move.
throw a couple bags and move. Now, move from wherever he is in Kingston to somewhere else, it's more than likely going to be in Kingston. And then we're not talking to nobody. Whereas you could have just link up with our next creative, live together, slap some music and
Facts.
story.
Yeah.
For real.
Cause same thing, even in America, for move across the country, like it's a little more effort, but not really stopping you.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But the man move,
Mm-hmm.
and then basically, you see me, man, super Caucasian, right? Man, sick producer though. I understand rhythm really well and thing, but the man never really hearing a dance. Like him here, obviously it's like some bob and thing, but I'm never really hearing a dance hall, whatever. He's so I see the man down one day, and I just like bust the man from like a bag of dance hall. Give the man like a history dog, cartel.
This is Gaza.
Volume 1.
Everybody, right?
Yeah.
It's a man say sick, right? So at this time also, Valleys was managing Amindi. Right?
Okay.
He was managing Amindi. He's like, yeah, dog, this R&B girl from LA, whatever. We have a couple tunes that we're doing decently and thing. I'm saying, okay, sick vibes. To be honest, at the time, like I wasn't R&B, right? Like at least at that time, I wasn't really into it like that. So I was like, yo, this is cool, but it never really like sparked my interest or nothing too heavy. I was like, there was sick, he's managing this girl, whatever. So the man come now and so then he did start up an idea. So after the day after me playing like the bag of dancehall things, which is literally like not that long after moving, man did forward that idea. I'm say, yo, is this dancehall, right? And I was like, yo, let's have a little vibes thing. I was like, let me work on this. I'm feeling little sauce on it.
I'm
too,
going in the
right?
time chamber, dog.
I say, yo, you sick, you know? You see me? And man say, yeah, can you have like him pop style and then add some percussion and say, there's a little vibe. And so I was like, man, what should we do with this? And I was like, I don't know. So we had it.
Yeah.
And the man said, yo, I'm going to send it to Amindi. And I was like, all right, whatever. I didn't know. Neither of us even knew, say her mother, Jamaican.
That's all about
I
us.
thought she was fully American.
Yeah.
He's literally buck-ups. So we sent it to her. And him get back the thing, I'm listening to it. And him say, yo, you know, I'm meant to do this thing, but I don't know if it's good or not. Him say, I don't know what's dancehall or whatever. So I'm listening to it and I say, yo, this spank, brother. Like this loud.
Yeah.
So I say, yo, I have some ideas for it. You see me? So I go so, shut up my thing. I'm just like, yo, I feel like if I arrange this way and some other things for add on.
So
and like
at that point, how different was the song to the version we hear now?
It was like very different still. Cause the rhythm, so you know the main bass line, that goes dun 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 dun. That was just an intro, right? And then after it go in like a trap, like some weird trap thing.
Oh yeah, on the SoundCloud niggas loved that shit, you know.
So they go in a weird trap thing, like a bunch of like, different sounds and things.
Yeah, word.
And I was like, yo,
We'll just
sit the
simplify.
man down and say, here what? This not for going. And the man
Here, white
The one said this stuff will go on.
But literally, it's like, and it was a fight, you know, bro. Because the man was saying, yo, dog, like, this is too simple, bro. It's too basic. And I'm like, nah, bro, like, yo, big man thing, like, it's hits. This could be a hit if we do it right. You get me? Like, this, like, we have to
Vision.
you have to do it right, though. You get me? Like, it's not just like a SoundCloud thing. And, bro, my tell you, say, it's like the greatest negotiating feat of my life. Right? But even Amindi thing, same thing. The Pine and Ginger thing, the actual chorus did only come in like 1.5 times, and the rest of it was like a bag of like different freestyle and different things. I'm like, yo, allow all of that.
Dog. So, may I go simplify it and say, basically, you saved the song.
I wouldn't say I
Like,
saved
me,
the song.
me know how to stay. You don't want to take the whole of the credit, bro. But yo, but legit, bro.
Yeah.
I
Like,
would
just
say-
based off how you're describing it now, like it's good that obviously it's always.
He must share the credit. He must share
Yeah, but
the
I'm
credit.
just saying it's
no, bro.
always good when you have somebody in the space that understands like what you're really trying to
Or at
achieve.
least
with that
somebody
song.
that is willing to say, no, make we dress back.
Yeah.
Because most of our generation and our people our age, we kind of lean towards maximalism.
Yeah, it's
So you
like,
don't
yo,
really feel-
this- I think I just like see like a different vision for it.
Word.
Um,
Yo, that's
But
crazy.
the arrangement,
bro.
I think I just really like fix up the arrangement more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's something I kind of pride myself on in general. It's like I feel like arrangement is underrated, bro. Like good song arrangement, you get me, making everything flow into everything, and even like which part instruments to drop out and that for just make it cohesive.
Make it a song.
So like that they go on and we'd spend like a week and a half mixing the song, and then we'd go for drop the song, which is like a whole other drama that me didn't even get into publicly. But it did drop,
Splits and them.
and then it
yeah,
did
them
start grow.
So you did drop on your SoundCloud, yeah?
Yeah, drop on Film Noir SoundCloud.
Oh yeah. Mad, the big
Legendary.
bad. You see me, dog?
Mad.
Crazy.
Sick. So that's crazy. So, I mean, there's just so much organic questions that popping up right now. Like, all right, so Pine and Ginger. I remember there's this actress lady who even retweeted it before the video came out.
Yeah.
Actress. Oh, Chloe.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a G still.
Yeah, like Chloe Moretz, right?
Yeah.
Yo.
And like it's crazy. Honestly, bro, I tell you, as just an outsider looking in, just on how that song came out.
Yeah, dog.
I really assumed you were already tapped in when this came. When this song
My
It
came
kid-
out.
did have a big plant energy, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even a lie.
Yo,
dog.
that's sick. That's sick when you have plant energy here, like really not a
Like,
plant.
you
That's
just
supposed to
look
suck
You
too.
just look for it and like, yo, Tessellated label at work. I just have to do the same way, dog. Like,
Nah,
I
bro.
feel like I'm not even really appreciate like how many things came together.
Yeah,
for
the
it.
things
Organically.
came organically. Like yo, I keep the 100. I never really like. I feel like probably just like 4 months ago, I would say I'm really get tapped in. Like I feel like I'm tapped into the industry now to a level,
Yeah.
but like that just gone. Like after
With the
like
deal.
time of like building my way into things and like working things one way or another. Kind even like I had an original manager who like me and him don't agree again, and the way the man used to do things like that is like all the links would come to him, and him would middleman all the links.
Okay.
So like enough links that were building up, it build up as his links.
Yeah.
You get me? So he was tapped in, but me never have the relationships directly. So, when
So you
me and
couldn't
him
do
bond up-
anything without him.
when me and him bond up, I didn't even know who name to try reach out to,
Oh,
bro.
man, that's toxic,
You get me? So now, when we do more like on my own and thing, I'm gonna have the team that I build up where like I'm still easily pushing the vision. It's not somebody just who I try to control whatever.
Okay.
Like all the relationships that I have now, it's like I actually have those relationships directly. So it's much more.
So you're being managed
Solid.
when Pan and Ginger drop?
No, it wasn't.
That's crazy, bro. That's so,
So
crazy.
the manager did forward in for help negotiate. He did forward in as really just like a broker originally, and we end up managing the three-way
Oh, simultaneously. I'm
simultaneously.
trying to manage you guys as like an act.
Not really, because we established that we all want to do individual things.
Yeah.
But then it's like a whole heap of things did forward up.
Mm.
You know them things that go business.
Yeah. So do you ever feel like you're trying to get away from the success of Pine and Ginger? Like I know, it's your first hit and thing, and I know it's enough people are try. Them are try grow beyond that,
Yeah, bro.
especially since, as you say, some things never go down as it was supposed to.
Bro.
To this day.
No, definitely like it definitely reached and past the point where I'm fully over it still. But I just saw it goes still like it's one of those things where even though like it can be annoying, like I'm still grateful for it because it's still like a dope thing, and I feel like there's way worse songs that I could be attached to That'd be way more annoying.
Because I
You
feel
get-
because it's like, imagine if you did bust off for the EDM and then you have that Genesis. Comes the realization that is like, yo, man, I really like this.
Oh yeah, that'd be way
So
worse.
it's like
bro.
Pine and Ginger, it's still kind of in your bag, you know?
No,
what
yeah,
I mean?
it's still a thing
I
and
can
people
just
still
still
rate
drop
it.
in the set when the vibes are there.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Just it's in them vibes there.
It's definitely not the worst song. And the work, it's same thing. It's still like the style, you know,
Yeah.
and everything. But I guess more things because I know but more things where it's not even. It's how it is. So like right now, for example, I have a bag of unreleased music that I know for a fact is way better, right? But obviously, me don't fly it, so me can't expect anybody to know it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
But
for
it's
sure.
a timing thing. We're also same thing, to be honest. When that song they drop, as me say, consistency, right? In the early days, it was like an up and down thing. So it's like, yo, I might find it at one point, and then me lose it, and me find it back. 'Cause it wasn't just like finding it. Like me never have it locked down. I had an idea, and then me kind of like.
It's like you brush it, like you
Yeah.
try a hoop or thing, and like you say, yeah, I'm gonna touch the hoop, but you know, grab onto the
Yeah.
hook for the dunk and
No,
say,
exactly.
Yeah.
The same thing like, yo, if you're there, you see the basket, you make some shots and thing, yo, once in a while, you're going to hit a wicked half court shot or
Yeah.
something. You know? But it's going to take time for you to reach from the first half court shot to the point where you're just slapping trees regular.
yeah,
You get me?
for real.
So it's like by now, I feel like I like refine my process and thing and just done a lot more music to the point where I'm like, all right, this
It's the
is what I'm
formula.
doing. This is the formula, and I can repeat it over and over and over again.
Dope.
So
That's wicked. That's wicked. All right, so I guess we can get back to LA because like yo, I'm just really curious now. So you moved to LA and stuff like that. When like and Pine and Ginger is out.
yeah.
So you're in LA, you're not tapped in. When is like the industry starting to like come out, you know, because this thing building up.
People want some
So
of that sauce.
I mean, industry, bro. I feel like that never. Well, okay, they go on at a time, but it wasn't more like in there. Cause same thing as in LA. That's one thing. LA is like if you're tapped in. Like right now, I'm tapped in. Nothing can go on, and you don't really know. Like everybody's linked with everybody. Like everybody's connecting. Like if people want to find you, them are gonna find you. But if you're not tapped in, you're just basically just not there. You get me?
Yeah.
So it's like somebody,
Like a
somebody
dumpy.
might want to work with you, but them don't know
You
how
just
to
don't
get in
even
touch
know.
with
And the
you.
same thing, I wasn't active on like any social media. I wasn't like active in the industry because I was like an upcoming youth. My manager wasn't from LA, so didn't have those relationships built in. So people literally, I get like a lot of emails from like different labels and publishers and stuff. I'd have a couple of meetings and thing, but it never really like.
Girl.
It never really like. I
Led
never
up to
really got
anything.
to get into like the industry. I mean, the song they get signed eventually,
Yeah.
but I never like. But they signed the song and they never did sign we as artists. So we never get the industry. We never get the label benefits of like the label I go push you and thing. Remember sign the single. So like yeah man, I go push this song, but we don't really give a fuck about it like that.
Oh,
You know?
that's the key thing. That's
Yeah.
the key thing. Okay, that's great. 'Cause I know. Like I'm a little bit in the industry. Can't go a little bit in the industry, but some of our listeners, you know, they're probably just people who are interested in getting in the industry.
Yeah.
And where you are now, you know, you're a humble guy and thing, and you might know there's like way more stuff to be done.
Fully.
But even the gap between you and some people out here who really just trying to get up off the ground is a big gap for them. Like, you know, like some people, they don't even have their first manager. They don't even know what it is to be even approached by anybody, you get me? So that's why I kind of trying to delve into that side because I know there's some people who's just like, all right, so he moved to LA, him sang a shot, like you know, so some people are saying, how that work? But you kind of
No, yeah.
explain it right now and you say, you know, them sign the song and it's not really the artist. Like we can do what we need to do with this song. We don't need y'all.
Yeah.
Because pushing the artist
happens
as a
again,
brand is
yeah.
like a big investment. That's where even more the investment comes. Because song, you can push a song XYZ and thing, but the artist is like, all right, you take them from promotional tours,
Way
you have to
more
put
money you have
put
to
branding behind them thing, photo shoot, IG, more videos, pushing other songs. You see me? Doing whole heap of things. So like all them things there, them never really care about.
Yeah.
And because I don't think my manager wasn't pushing me the right way either. And I, as a youth, same thing. I tell you, I come from like just building things on SoundCloud and dropping the next day. I never know how these things go, right? Like now, I know how things go because I have other brethren who do the same things, and I work with people who manage artists, and I have a team and everything. So I know that, for example, like if a song around road, you don't just automatically just pop off. You get me? You have to tap in. There's a whole heap of work you have to do to tap into that hype and grow your branding and make yourself visible and all kind of things like that. But I never know none of that. So I'm just sit down and say, well, like, I guess this is it. Is it? I don't know. Like,
You don't even know what it's supposed to
I
look
never know,
like.
bro. Cause like, yo, man just feel just like, I just turned 19, bro. Like, I was like, yo, I'm just trying to like make some music and thing.
Yeah.
I never really have the proper guidance. You know? So
It's intense, bro. That's crazy. So you'd say it was like overall looking back now, you can say it was like a good decision to move to LA.
I think it was the right decision still. It was rough at first because same thing as I never know anybody and I never know where I'm going. But it was the right place to be that when I started to figure out where I'm going, I'm like, oh man, it's all right here in front of me.
Nice.
I need to go. 'Cause a big part of it is like the number one thing to me is just like actually like building relationships with people. And not like relationships where I say, oh, hey, let's network. I'm this, you're that, whatever. It's like actually just go out and like link with people. Like how they link apart, you see me? Go to parties, go to people's show, pull up, support things, go do sessions. Like I've met so many people through that's like, oh, I went to one thing
just
and
a
somebody
bar and
else
I'm
was
introduced
there
to somebody
and that
else.
person invite me to something else and whatever. Like, in like a genuine way too.
Yeah.
Where it's like people actually parried. When we come to realize about the things just in general, especially with music industry, it don't matter if you're the sickest thing. You get me?
It don't matter if what, sorry?
It don't
the
matter if
sickest
you're the sickest thing. It don't matter if you're the best at this or you deserve this or whatever. Yo, the man with the opportunity always I gonna get to him bridging. So you need to be
Facts.
you need to
You
be
need
it
to be
bridging. You
bridging.
get me? And be the
Love that.
sickest thing. You get me?
Love that. Love that.
Being the sickest thing
So
is
you check both boxes. You ensure because some people just feel like there's the sickest thing, and then a man just need for give a fuck about it. It's just like yo,
Man, people feel jaded too because they feel like they deserve things, right?
Yeah.
When like I did feel that way for a little bit too. Cause I was like same thing. Like around this time, moved to LA and thing, I'm like, yo, there's people who doing less than me, them song not as
And
popular,
doing more.
but them they might get way more opportunities and whatever. So I was like, I feel like yo, I deserve this or whatever. When the truth is like, yo, if you don't have it, it's because you never do what you need to do to get it. If you
Facts.
deserve it, then you have it. You have what you deserve. It's just literally that. Like
Yo,
you didn't do what
love
was
that
necessary to
message,
get
bro.
it.
Love
So
that.
Yeah,
then-
bro, because it's like hard work will always beat talent.
Words
When
from Habibi,
talent
producer.
refuse
It
to
don't
work,
work.
bro.
Exactly.
Because some of the most talented people are just as they say, they're so aware that they're so super talented that I'm the sickest thing.
Yeah.
But when it comes to do the work, they're like, no, I'm the sickest thing, but I have to do the work.
Exactly.
And without the work, there's no success.
There's none of it. And the thing is, I think I was a lot of people too. Like what I did feel at the time is like I was doing a lot of work in terms of music, right? But I realized, say, yo, a huge amount of the work is not about making the best music or anything like that. That's
Making the music is 30% of the job.
Bro, even less, dog. But like it's important, but then a lot of the work is just other things you have to do, and you just have to do it. And that's the thing. It's like you just have to, and you can't mess other people or whatever. It's like, yo, if you're not where you want to be, it's because you never do what you need to do to get there, or else you would be there. It's just that simple.
real.
So you just keep working.
So you'd say, yo, are there certain things that's just lacking in Jamaica? Like,
Yeah, dog.
like like things habits, no words about this. Yeah, cause I remember you say, yo, you don't want to move back to Jamaica. It's like, Like what here? I mean, yo, feel free to speak candidly, bro. Cause we're only trying to speak in a way that, like, if somebody listening, they want to know the truth, bro. Them don't want the cotton candy thing. So like, what's kind of lacking here that you know that you couldn't be here to make certain things happen?
So, yo, there's a list. Let me think about what the number one thing is. I would say, to me, I feel like the number one thing, more than anything, to be honest, is, or maybe it's almost a tie, right? But the two biggest things are the quality control and the professionalism. You get me?
Quality control in terms of
the actual music, the music and the videos, right?
Word.
I'm just speaking from music industry because that's what I know about specifically.
Yeah.
But for music, like, I feel like, yo, we have some of the baddest artists, isn't it, in the world, right? A lot of the people, most of the biggest musicians right now take some influence from Jamaica. If you look at all the Spanish guys who are popping off, getting billions of views. If you look at all the African man them who are creating the whole next wave. You look at Burner, look at Mr. Easy, look at Pata Rankin, look at Wizkid, all them man there.
up on the
Love.
UK man them dog.
UK
like,
man them up on J-House, all them man there.
Canada.
the man them based on the
Canada,
remix
Drake,
dance.
brother. Everybody. I take the stuff from Jamaica. Enough of it is, some of it is sick in its own right. Some of it is a watered down version of Jamaican things,
derivative, you know?
right? But regardless of that, it's like you look at it now and say, okay, so why are these guys who are taking our original style and you know, putting their own spin on it, doing so much more well off, like financially and just in terms of growth in the world market? And it's really because the man them are lacking in certain ways. Like, yo, we can't have our biggest artists, right? And it's not for everybody, but this applies to certain artists. We can't have our biggest artists putting out songs and they're not mixed properly, bro. You get me? Like,
Say this.
it's just a fact, bro. Like, because it's the thing, cause when you come to somebody like, all right, me come for listen to Burner now, right? The thing about becoming a fan of somebody like that is I know that at a certain point, exactly, I know any Burner Boy song I pull up right now, if him drop a song today, if him drop a song in 2 weeks, if him drop a song next year,
It's all got up on the left.
it's already up on level. It might not be my favorite song,
Yeah.
but the quality of production, the quality of mixing, the sonical quality, it's going to be amazing.
The final point is always
Yo,
It's
to a
always going to
standard.
be good.
Yo, I vibe that, bro. Like, I feel like, I think it's because of how the industry is set up still.
One wants a dancehall.
No, but I feel like, because you're working with so many different people sometimes, it's like you don't even have a certain, like...
A barrier.
even
The barrier
though-
to entry
Yo,
get
bro,
well low,
dog,
bro.
when I talk to my brethren where I come in at the industry now, you see me, like, as a... Dog, my father the industry now, you see me? And dog, the man tell me some things about how it's set up and my mind was blown, bro. Like the man sent me a voice note from an artist. Like him ask the artist about if he want royalties. Man said, no man, just send across the bag. We don't want the royalties. Are you that?
You know, but on a
You see
deep,
me?
on a deeper
Like,
cut-
bro, the way how the man them meds music generally,
Yeah.
it's fucked, bro. You
Yeah.
see me?
on a deeper culture level still, it's the one thing that I have a problem with in Jamaica overall is just instant gratification.
That too.
That exists in dancehall, especially dancehall. Them just want it. Them want it now. It's a quick thing. Them don't know no better.
Never get
bro.
the old tessellated. As the song bounce, it upload.
Facts.
No better, bro. So it's not like like if, for example, you'd have like a one engineer that will say, "Yo, the song do," but he will say, "Yo, give me some time.
Yeah.
Sit down with it." You see me? And mix it.
Cause things take time, bro.
Them-
That's facts.
But again, it's a yo, we need it now.
Yeah,
Rush
man, a
thing,
father
everything
studio and
like,
beat up
bro.
because you take your time
Yeah,
with
I
the mix
mean-
and man said, dog, the mix not done, man. Back
It's a
up,
culture.
damn,
It's
yo.
a culture.
Bounce
thing, bro.
that, no. You see me?
It's a culture.
Alright, so
thing.
you said sorry Jordan. You said quality control and professionalism.
Yeah. So the next thing, so it's quality control. Also, the quality control when it comes to videos too. Because to me, we're in an industry, or we're in an audiovisual landscape, you get me? Like, it's not just about the music anymore. Like, videos are just as important, right? And when you have, like, that's the artist's biggest branding tool, right? For how they want things to look, the feeling, everything, the lifestyle. So I say, when you come now and like the man them, when you see some of the videos people are doing all over, it's crazy. Like the videos are art pieces on their own, right? And you see some of the biggest dancehall songs, and it's just some shit, bro. Literally, man didn't even want pay for a running dog. Man just having bread in a carrot. You see the handshake. Alright, brother.
Yo, I feel like
Nikki heard that dub. We have Nikki Kane.
Yeah, talk
Our
loud
previous guest in the background. She heard that one. She
yo,
get
I
hurt.
actually feel like well, it depends on the artist still, but I feel like definitely see some artists that wising up to that still.
Fully.
And putting some effort in it. And the craziest thing about it as a Jamaican artist is people in the industry that are in the know will say that, yo, we don't have Spotify out here. Or primary streaming platform is YouTube.
Exactly.
Like, it's in your best interest.
To have a sick video.
You see me call, man, yo, dog, I know, man, we literally just listen song off of YouTube. And I don't do that shit. But, dog, that's how
That's
most
where the
people listen to
average
music.
Jamaican
Yeah.
listens to music. That most views. That's
Man,
why
them just put it on mix, bro.
Alkaline used to release most of him stuff on YouTube first before it go everywhere because the views are gonna go up there. So
Exactly. And the thing is, so when you have a good video now, right? It just good video, good mix. Like, and I'm talking about also like actual videos. Like, I'm like, I do not want to see the same fucking shit, bro. The man them, let me say what I'm going, bro. Yo, come in, bro.
Talk your truth, bro.
Yeah, come in with a shot, bro. Right? Not even like, it's a come in with a shot. Boom. You see me? Bro, the man them didn't even touch the white balance or nothing. That the sky look grey. Alright, brother? The man them are there. You get a low angle shot of like a man Clark's, brother. And take a pan up team boy in a spliff, brother. Right? You go see some car. You go see two girl a bend over and
I don't believe that way. When you talk about that guy, Batty.
Man, I talk about a couple videos I watched this week.
him and the dogs them there, whatever. And that's it. I mean, here's the thing. There's levels of quality to that. Because the thing is, you can do that, shoot it, make it look really nice, shoot it, get some nice shots, right? And that can be cool. Basic video, but it's quality. You can also, a lot of people have that and it just looks shit, right? But at the very least, you can have that, good quality, colored, right? Colored with at least, bro, even if the man just drop an Instagram filter upon it, dog. All right? At least. Right? But, you know, but, so them, if you must have that, but I'm talking about like, yo, at the level now that, you know, international artists are working with, the man them are doing concept videos, the man them are doing stories, the man them are doing art pieces, right? I mean, not everybody, because obviously you have enough hip hop videos which are like the same
that's
thing I
what
was
I'm
talking
saying.
about.
So I think like sometimes when you consider like the genres that you're working with, you have to know your target audience. you
No,
know what I mean?
fully.
So,
But the thing is, I think also it's kind of like you have a because the thing is when you're a big artist too, right?
yeah, you can push.
You
those
can push
boundaries.
because like yo, if the biggest artist in a genre is dropping a song, or dropping a video, everybody I go watch it regardless.
Even if I'm not even in the
Even
video.
if not even in it, but you can do that so you can expose people to new things and you can up the ante. And then furthermore, when you have something dope like that and the video speak for itself, you're going to gain audience outside of the country and in different markets.
And people go and share it.
So I think that's the problem where we kind of get stuck because, alright, you're the biggest artist in dancehall, for example, or one of them. Yeah, man. You're going to drop the tunes, the people them love you, so yeah, I go run road, all the radio stations, I'm going to play a thing, all the dancers are going to play a thing. But for someone, anybody outside that bubble now, right, who come from somewhere else that listen to different music, they're going to look upon it, they don't know the hype, right? They don't care about the hype. They're going to say, yo, what is this, dog? You get me? Why am I going to listen to this over Burna Boy, whose thing is sound the same to them?
Yeah,
right? Same
and checking
vibes
all the boxes.
And checking all the boxes. And then when it comes to the profession, so that's the quality control part, right? When it comes to professionalism part, now same thing man talking about. Your business has to be done properly on some level, you know. You always have people that shake in the industry, But you can't have an industry where the majority of people shake it and expect it to function. You know? Like, in a situation where some of the biggest artists now pay out no royalty to producer that even sign off on rhythms. You get me? People I get deal and all kind of different things and I try cut out man.
Yeah, bear go around, bear this and that.
And no publishing now collect and this and that and whole heap of things or man I take man rhythm and now give them credit for it. Artists are do so. Producer T from artists now pay them. Man have man vocals and I do some things with them. Like bro, there's so much. And the thing is, like that might go on in Jamaica. People say, "Oh yo, I just saw it going on." So the industry go, you have to learn from it. But then, so now say a man make him way up the ranks in Jamaica, right?
Him still not do it right.
Exactly, and then him get so now some foreign labels decide to reach out and really put some money behind it. Cause yo, things take money for grow at the end of the day. The man come, 2-2s, the man them try to style like that with the label. The man say, alright, fuck you guys, done, blacklisted, right? And then nobody don't want to work with you again. And then when a couple people do it now, then nobody don't want to work with Jamaica
Jamaicans
again.
in general.
Talk, yo. Oh my God, yo.
Yes, the reality
Yo,
of
how
things.
old are you, bro?
22.
Bro, 22, bro. Dog,
And a lot of y'all 30s could learn something. And
like, yo, the man them dog get it in a dog. It only take your burn couple people couple times before the man them say, no, what? We not go work with them Jamaican boy there because all them do, them come on the show, them not show up, them show up late, them talk about them want Hennessy, them rock Hennessy back up on the promoter, tell the promoter this, we not get this shirt or whatever, and then them don't perform. So now you know what I'm gonna do? The little African boy there, over there, so Mr. Easy, him sound like them, you know, I say like a wave a bill. Let me see how them stay and them come on time and them behave themselves and I not say them perfect because I love Burna Boy, but they want to show. Yeah, see me? But him have a very strong point.
Yo.
You know, we can get the same quality, maybe a little bit more price. These guys behave, they do the numbers. There's Spotify in Africa.
They're just not a liability, bro.
No, but what I'm saying, like, bro, if you really made it like dancehall music or Jamaicans on like major labels, I feel like we're just recovering from like whatever did happen in the BET days.
Just fully.
Like, if you're pre-war going now, there's a big wave of artists being signed. You see me? There was a period of like a decade where we never did I get
Kind of
certain
man
looks.
that's
But it's
Yeah.
just
I wouldn't
it's
even say
because
it's a
of
big
what
wave. I'd
it's
say
because
it's
of
like
what
It's
Tess
a big
said.
wave, bro.
I'd
Is
say
a-
it's like
a
a
big
trickle.
wave. No,
Is
that was a big
no,
wave.
Of
it's not a-
Jamaican?
Yeah.
No.
It's
I
not
wouldn't
a
say
big
big
wave, but it
Low-
is
low-key,
restarting
bro.
comparative to where
Low-key.
comparative to where it was before. But it's because of that professionalism, bro.
No,
Like
but it-
world over, people now dealing with Jamaican entertainers is a risk. So to sign one of them is even a bigger risk. Even just to send, like people have sent like people tracks to do out here and sent money and
they'll
then
get
a man
back
just message you back say, yo, that's not enough. But we agreed to 10 and you sent 10 and then you say, well, at 25 we need now, which is 150% more than what you agreed. And then it's like, you're now caught between a rock and a hard place. So what they've just decided is just like Yannick say, well, them African mans, them kind of look like, you know, them listen the same cartel as, you know. So, and even if them come and give problem, they are doing the numbers. Their songs are hitting places where the biggest, quote unquote, biggest dancehall song, that nobody
way.
see that those songs are not hitting no numbers online. Them are playing on the streets. So the reality of it is the people who actually listen to music for the musicality, when them see your little subpar song with your bad behavior, them say, next.
No, fully, bro. Fully.
Yo, so you complain about poor quality. What are some artists that you rate now coming out of Jamaica?
That's a rate.
Yeah.
Enough for them. Yo.
There will be one of them when they say, yo, so much we can't name none.
No.
If we go name
The
some,
thing is, man, no, son, man, gonna forget somebody.
no
and I'm
man,
gonna say,
them
dog.
are gonna understand.
Nah. Well, obviously, you don't know there's a standard man them where everybody would have to say. Like, you see me like OJ, Chronix, Coffee, you see me, Shensia, Leela, Sev, Naomi, Runkus, Blue, Zach. Think who else bad? Mortimer.
Okay. that was
Think
interesting.
Like Black Hero Bad.
Word.
Me.
See why you did trade no dog. I know
No,
artists
I
that-
know, bro. I feel like I leave out somebody in a dog. But yo, enough people. I mean, yo, this youth is not. He's sort of Jamaican. You know, Beam.
Yeah,
Beam bad.
Yo, it's sick.
Beam
I
bad.
watch your colors video,
Right.
but yeah, we don't know about otherwise.
But yeah, bro, like there's so many sick people. There's so many sick people.
So yo, even though you're an artist now, we notice that like you still produce, even though you're an artist.
Yo, Stark.
Yeah. Stop them. Yeah, so yo, we know say one of the
Squeeze the text.
Wow. So we know say yo, one of your biggest like production placements is say you produce Banana for Jada.
Banana.
Is it me?
Allegedly.
Oh, you
Banana.
never know that?
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Banana.
So
Where's
you
the
know,
test? Allegedly.
So how does it feel to still be participating in the space as a producer?
It's cool. Like, you know, the thing is like, I feel like I just like to create at the end of the day. So whether it's, you know, from my own artist project or it's producing or whatever, it's just photos or digital art. Like I just love to be creating.
Multi-talented.
I just love to be creating all the time. And it's different moods, you know, like sometimes I don't feel like voice nothing, I'm just frustrated with that. Just build some rhythm. And sometimes there's certain ideas and concepts that like I know like me as an artist, I have a certain sound, a certain
Test
things I
can't
do.
go sing about Banana, bro.
I mean, yo, it's 2020, you know. But
No, man. Jamaica 2020 and LA 2020 are two different 2020. You see
well,
me?
facts. But it's not really business what Jamaicans have to say.
Oh,
More
see.
time.
Bad talk. Bad talk.
Yeah, bro.
I say, yeah.
Invoice in a USD.
It's
Some
like,
man.
yeah, there's certain things like, bro, I know say I can't go sing certain, like even just like run, I can't sing certain things.
You can't make it manifest.
Like it's
You just
not
have a
me.
talent.
Yeah, other people have their own voice and things,
Yeah.
so it's dope to work and create something for somebody else, like do some crazy.
You still
things
feel like when you're producing for other people, you still feel like excited, like even though it's
Yeah,
not you performing and delivering the final product. Like if somebody send you back a bad track on something where you produce, does it give you like that same vibe too?
fully, especially even more when like you can sit down in the room with somebody and just be like, all right, man. When I'm producing for other people too, I don't really. I mean, sometimes it go like that. Like with Banana, it was like a rhythm I had and like that it sent off and it just sent off. But I prefer to like sit down and be like, all right, yo, let's match some ideas.
Yeah.
So yo, feel like we could have this type of topic, with this type of tone. Yo, the structure could go so.
Yeah, you like to be
And kinda
just
like-
hands-on in the process.
Yeah,
too.
but like real like production.
You like
So,
a
yo,
make a song.
yeah, bro. Like it's like because the energy is like when it's real collaboration in the room, like it's just a different type of feeling, and it's just fun. Especially when it's like, yo, realistically, I just work with people who are my friends still. You get me? Like I will like if we link up enough time, sessions take long for me to actually go on. Cause I'll be like, yo, I don't want to meet somebody necessarily and just do a session. Like I'd rather meet somebody and just par.
understand the
Build a little
vibe.
rapport with them before you.
Yeah, par, get a vibe. I can say I rate it as a person, and then we can work. Yeah. There's some people that I rate their music, like big fans of the music, but like I don't rate them. You get me?
Funnily enough,
Don't rate, man.
so like the same song, bro. I remember I saw it see on Twitter, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if we can talk about this where you're, talking about getting your credit, getting what's due to you, and you never call no names still. You see me?
Shit, they go on.
But just some stuff that go on. I mean, my theory is that it's connected to this song, car. I see this song pushing out, and just like somebody in the room never knows say produced that song, so I don't know.
I feel like names were definitely called.
Yo,
still.
I thought that Yannick was referring to something else. Because
the
name did call.
first
No,
call
I
him.
remember like just like off the chop. I remember the link you went away, and I said, bro, well, I feel like you're talking about this song, and you're like, yo, how you know? And I was just like, yo, I just put everything together. I think the following day,
Yeah.
I think you started one day and you were very vague about it.
Oh no, but the thing is, I never actually started the thing. It was a random brother.
Him did that tweet about
A random brother
songwriting credits.
Yeah, a random brother did tweets and at both
You,
of
yeah.
it and say, yo, don't know, so this you forgetting credit X,
Because
Y,
he
Z.
wrote this song.
Because he co-wrote the thing, right? I didn't even like the tweet, bro, right? And then me just go so, I'm going to say, one bag of things that fly after my head top, right? I didn't even tweet the thing, bro.
Yeah.
So you come and I said about, yo, then I hear some things about like, yo, are you fucking dumb? This you didn't the shit, X, Y, Z. And I'm like, bro, relax.
The man say, yo, everything was good until.
Come on, stay home.
The funniest thing though is that like for example, you're amongst industry people, so we know what co-writing mean.
Exactly.
Like people on Twitter who were going, regulars running on, and they were like co-writing, and I'm like, yo, I can't believe how much people really don't know what co-writing means.
I can't believe that people don't know about what they kind of like. I don't want to say disappoint me was that the way that it happened. You see me?
Yeah.
Because even the other party should have known that.
We could have just asked some questions, bro.
She could have known that people don't understand what the other
But
person
she
is
might
saying.
not understand either.
Like
super
them don't know what
unnecessary.
co-writing is. You see me?
But the thing is, I think there was a previous conversation, which I think this might what we're talking about, that was going on from beforehand, right? Where that said person was probably vexed at me, right? Already. So they're just waiting for something to just fire some shots. So it's like, yeah, it just is what I just feel like that whole thing was fully unnecessary, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like there's literally nobody did I tell like no lies or nothing.
Yeah.
It was just like miscommunication in some sense. But the thing is just like, yo, it's a miscommunication, you can just talk about it. Like
So yo, what would I say? Everybody have like things in like them do in any field where it don't go as planned and stuff like that. What would I say you learn from that? Or what you say like that hot man you have a takeaway, and like what would it be like your main takeaway from something like that?
the main takeaway, honestly, so I want to clarify this when I say this, all right?
Wax.
Because
Late night part first.
I really like Jada might have popped off on me or whatever, but like I don't feel like Jada is like a fucked up person or whatever. Like she cool. I wish her all the best. You see me? I think she's a bad artist. Mad thing.
Agreed.
However, Jada's manager, right? Jada's manager, Julian Jones Griffith. I'll call him my name, right? No, I can't say the same about him. I won't make any specific accusations because he's the type of brother who will try to bring up specific accusations and try to make things out of them. But me can just say you have to be careful about who you work with because certain people that's not people you want to work with. You get me?
Well said.
If you want a smooth, you get me, stress-free life.
Life.
You said the same thing you said to me about the rapport. Get me about the reporting. That's just like how you like. I believe creatives overall should just, kind of collaborate like that before.
Yeah.
Get to know somebody, because there's little intricacies, little things that somebody do on a daily basis that will tell you that person might not be the person you should be doing this with.
Oh no, yeah, definitely. And there's certain people too where it's just like you have to just, when you hear certain things, I mean everybody chat and everybody gonna have, there's nobody out there in the world where somebody not gonna have something bad to say about them. But when you not hear nothing good about somebody,
You have to take it.
Believe it. It must be for a reason.
For real.
That's the thing. It's like same thing. Like I've been much more aware about who I work with. Same thing. I try to work with people I actually view as friends. that I know, like, you know, it's really just a fair thing. I know personally, I'm not trying to. I want everybody to get what them deserve to get. I feel like everybody can. I feel like everybody can make money.
Everybody can make money.
I was going to
fairly.
say something else, but I know you go, why not?
What you want?
Try to just stop it up. But yeah, but I feel like everybody can make money. Everybody can survive. You know me? Nobody don't have to be one man. I get everything, and one man I get nothing. So it's just like, bro, stop. Yo. So it's just like you just really you build up your team and thing, and you just you keep the people who are good and fair to work with around you, and just keep working with them. You know.
Right way, bro. Right way. All right, so moving right along, you know, coming towards the end of the interview and thing, we want to know, like, yo, how did Learn Some Jazz, a song that was released in 2016?
Yeah.
How that reach Apple radar, bro?
So
Plugged in, bro. You know,
what Apple told me, right?
Apple link you.
Well, Apple linked me,
Not your manager, but you.
but me in my own email. 'Cause I didn't have a manager at the time.
Oh,
you
sick.
get me?
Mm-hmm.
Linked me in my email, but I didn't know it was them. 'Cause they move well clandestine still. You get me? Like the man them have like a shell company that they used to reach out to people under. It's mad weird.
Oh.
Because they don't want people. Because the thing is, they reach out to people about projects, but the projects don't always go through.
Yeah.
But they don't want people to know
Yeah.
that
No, true.
that this project is going on, because them could have go and tell somebody else about the ideas and things. So they have a project working on anonymously under this other company that you won't know what it's for. And then later down the line, when things kind of seed up, you find out so it's actually for Apple.
No, that's
Which is
crazy.
cool. So they reach out to me, or wanted to meds. They just wanted to meds about some music in general. I got on a phone call, talked about some different songs in my catalog. Eventually it came
So it wasn't sauce.
extremely.
All right, continue. I just want to know that part. Yeah.
But like from the man them say, yo, you might get some bread. Obviously, I'm gonna take the car.
Yeah.
So eventually I find out what it might be for. I was like, oh, this is dope. And their offices are close by where I stay in LA. So I go down there, meet with the people. Got to do like some revisions and thing. And they were super cool with working too. They weren't very strict or anything. Like they gave me some guidelines, but more of the things they told me were like, yo, like we have this idea for we rate the song you have, we want you to expand on it, but like we want you to go in crazy. You get me? Like we say, yo, like, we want you to more jazz. We want you to like add some trumpet solo if you want to add a trumpet solo, if you want to add more percussion, if you want to add more vocals. They were more just like, yo, make this like the biggest, like most exciting thing, and like don't hold back. 'Cause the thing is, I'm used to the same thing, like taming certain things, but like, all right, we're gonna figure out the arrangement. Yo, we're putting this towards a certain demographic. Like, yo, we want to keep it there. Like, nah, 'cause we want something cinematic, we want something crazy, and like we are going. Like the song gonna be exposed to mad people, so you don't have to worry about it like growing. I think like grow. So it was dope working with them, and everything happened. There was like a lot of conversation, and then a lot of work happened really quickly. And it was literally like I'd send across some things. At one point, it's like a couple months in, and they were like, "Yo," and they linked me one away because they knew this was like a new version of the song, and that the old version was the only version that was up right now. And they basically said, yo, look how I go on.
Take it down.
They were like, yo, we're not supposed to tell you this. You get me? They're not supposed to tell anything about the release schedule or anything to anybody. But like, because we rate you. But I tell you, so, yo, it's a drop like in 2 days. So ready up the thing in 2 days. I was like, fuck. I was like, blessed.
Yeah.
So they try ready it up until, and it did actually, they get done in time, just barely. Obviously though, they're Apple still, so they can set some links. It's like Apple Music, and I think Spotify didn't get updated till a little bit after, but Apple Music, them they just shut it up same time.
Yeah.
So it was cool. Apparently like the music supervisor from Apple told me that it was like literally she just had the song in a playlist on SoundCloud from like years, and just had it sitting on. She said, "Yo, this could be sick," and then for a certain. She had a couple songs actually. So for certain project, for this project, she did pitch a couple of my songs for it. And so she actually had pitched it for some other projects too. I never got through. She pitched it for this project and it worked. And then they reach out to a couple other people too. But they said that they rate the fact that they said normally when they're trying to do things for ads, the man them are like so super bitchy with it. Like they be like, oh yo, don't fuck up my song, you know. I don't want it chop up this way. And like, no, you can't just have two lines out of the verse. Yeah, change the meaning. I'm like, yo, people really move so. So the fact that I did tell them say, yo, yeah, I forward and just like record a new verse. I don't care. It can be like they were super gassed. So they were like, let's run with it.
Mad. That's dope, bro. That's dope. It's crazy that they went so far back, like, you know, to put something in a current ad, like them pulling something from 2016. That kind of give me a vibes to say. No, lots of people that, you know, like them put a song out and then it's on to the next song. And that, but you don't even really see like the potential how something can gone. That's probably one of your bounce and upload songs.
Bro, literally the first song I ever upload as an artist.
And the thing
but outside that, even
circle.
Lil Nas X, bro. I mean, it's not such a long period of time, but him did kind of move on from the song based off of what I know. Like him did push it, but it's like we did really blow up like a good while after. Isn't it?
Yeah.
I have a question though.
Yes, sir.
I mean, you kind of come up on the time and thing, but even just even just based off of the story you just told, isn't me? Which was kind of like another thing with like SoundCloud, like doing so much towards like helping an artist break through. And to me, SoundCloud is I don't want to say it's dying, cause maybe it's
SoundCloud fully up you up, bro.
Yeah. So my question is like, obviously, you're probably not even tapped into that anymore. But what do you feel is like? I don't want to say the next frontier, but if you were a young artist now, what would be your route? You know what I mean? Like, what would you be like? Yo, I need to be on this platform to make sure that my music reach a certain.
Bro, TikTok. Yo, for real. TikTok boss artists, brother. I tell you this for a fact. I know enough man personally where them things start pop off on TikTok, and within months, them streams go from like 10,000, 20,000 to like several million. You get me?
TikTok is counted in streams.
No,
like it's
but it translates as in people go find it.
Yeah.
So
Shazam and them. Yeah.
Bro, I'm saying Lil Nas X bust off of TikTok, bro.
Yeah.
Fully. Twitter and TikTok, but mostly TikTok. It translate over to Twitter. But like the meme culture is crazy, bro.
Meme culture is
and like even right now,
people pay to make memes for artists, bro.
It's funny that you say meme culture, cause when you meds it, bro, the whole like to me, like remember say Lil Nas X used to be a Nicki Minaj stan account.
Yeah.
So the man he was born in it, he was molded in it, and you can see it, bro. Cause the man literally is dominating because he's. I'm sure him the man don't even have a marketing team. I'm sure, bro. The man them just say, "Yo, do what you used to do," and right now him just make money off it. No, bro.
Fully. Cause even one of my brethren, the man have a song called La La La. Is it me? Thing have like, I think it's like 900 odd million streams, right? Off of TikTok, right? And then I was chatting to the man cause he's independent, right? Everything the man drop, and he drops like a song every 3 weeks. Everything him drop, it don't get less than at least like 3-4 million, right? That's for us like a basic thing. So me literally reason with the man, I was like, bro, like, yo, I want to reason with you about marketing and thing, like how you do XYZ, or is it like you do targeted ads, or you do this or that, or like this, and the man say, yo, you know, say, I'm start the TikTok, right? And it's like, I'm start some things bust on TikTok organically, and I link up with some TikTok youths. So the man say, yo, him link with like probably like 100 TikTok youths who are like 14, bro. Right? They're 14. Like 14. Well, literally enough for the youths them don't even care about money. Them just feel sick, so like them Bridget is a big artist.
Yeah, right? Somebody link them.
Like that. And the man just send them the songs, and so the man map up a plan about like, all right, yo, we're going to do this type of meme, isn't me? So the meme is just like, yo, literally, man, play with him chain, bro. Is it me? For then find a line in the song, and say, all right, this we're gonna use this line, we're gonna use that line, we're gonna use that line. Then make up some meme templates, then make some ones as references, send it out to the youths. Finesse, like be like, yo, boom bam, yo, We're gonna do this, that, make some sort of challenge. Do a couple different ones, whichever one catch on. And so the man they market the songs, bro. Right?
Man, them a finesse that.
Bro,
I feel old, bro.
Literally, bro, but it's paying off crazily.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
Because they might take the work outside of the label them hands.
No,
Or
and
not
then the
really
thing
the
is-
label, but
The
just
thing is,
But
TikTok
yeah.
is like it's at that point like where it's new. You know what I mean? Obviously, maybe like in a couple of months, like it's gonna be current if you use TikTok. Is it me?
right
Or
now, I don't
think
it's
so.
gonna read no dog every social media
hold
platform
on.
reaches the
No, I
point.
would say a couple months. TikTok's
Alright,
still
let's
doing
not-
this.
alright, let's not say a couple months.
There's a
Still
while.
doing
'Cause
this.
remember, say TikTok is basically the evolution of Vine, dog. And
Yeah.
Vine never really get corny. Them just kill it off.
No, all right. What I would say is, all right. Right now, you have people that are already gaming the system. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I feel like whenever you reach a point where people realize that this thing is working, and you're gonna reach a critical mass, bro.
Yeah.
Where like most of what you see on it, you're like, yo.
It's just
you're
bare
gonna-
content, like-
you know when something isn't like something, you know when you're on IG and a man is like smoking my spliff from XYZ, and you know like
Yeah.
as much as it's not
When it's
sponsored,
super
you have that
branded.
feeling there was like, bro,
It's not
I don't
not
come on
organic.
this, you
Yeah,
see me?
it's not organic.
So
bro.
it's gonna reach a point, maybe not in a couple months, as you say.
No, I think it's
but
still.
I think now is the perfect time.
No,
if
I
you really
think
want to
even
get
if
on the
even though
TikTok,
TikTok
wave,
are a
bro.
platform, I think it does represent the whole meme thing, bro. Because like, bro,
Yeah,
memes not dying, dog. Memes are not dying.
It's not going anywhere.
Like that's
I mean,
literally-
memes have existed before when you there were memes.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
So-
Nine,
Nine
four
gag.
channel, nine gag.
I mean,
yeah.
even what a meme is, like it exists even before the digital
I mean, it's
age,
just like
bro.
a
like-
millennial inside joke for lack of a better
Yeah,
But as
term.
I'm saying, like a meme, it's literally just an inside joke that everybody in on.
Yeah.
You get me?
Facts.
So you can
Like,
make
bro,
the joke without the
hieroglyph
back,
can be a
without the
meme.
reference. You get me?
That's super hotepy, but
what
seriously. A hieroglyph can be a meme. I mean, like that sound really
We need
hotepy.
a whole tape and
It's just the best example,
Yo,
bro,
I'm a
because
follower,
it's
that's-
an
those are
inside
my
joke, bro.
favorite, bro.
I'm sure there's a whole heap of things that we
dog.
are gonna learn. No,
No,
bro.
no, yo, you're right, you know,
Yeah.
but it is hilarious.
Yeah, that we're gonna read, bro. I would just now go get. You didn't just have a dead.
Hieroglyphs are the first meme. Hieroglyphs are the first meme.
Yeah, you just have a bit. You have to just dead.
Them a glue.
Dog,
Yeah.
we need a Yannick code
No,
to
but
meme,
bro, imagine. All right, look like think about like 30 years from now, dog. The man them gonna look back and look upon some of them crusty ass memes and be like, yo, what the fuck this would mean? Yo, why
Yeah.
why the hell Harriet Tubman have on glowing eyes? And then I'm gonna be like, yo, maybe it did have something to do with the system or something. Bro, the man them gonna get the shit wrong because it just have to
Some
be
of the
there.
memes, bro. Have you seen like, 'cause even memes, there's levels to it now, even nowadays, bro.
Yo, for
Memes
real.
So like,
memes.
there's certain memes. 'Cause obviously, bro, you have the boomer memes, bro, who are literally like you don't know, like my mother might send me a meme or something, but it's like, bro, that's like a meme from 2 years ago. That's dead. You get me? Like, there's the memes that like outer meds, like same thing is we have them hotep memes.
Hotep
Yeah.
But then you have like the next level memes, bro, like the Gen Z memes, brother.
Yeah.
But like, yo, some of them even too far from me. Like my dog get what?
Like
what.
yeah, nah,
Like,
go see.
bro, like I'll show you some after, but it's like it's literally just chaos.
Yeah.
You see me? Like
I see this one named Visco Girls, bro, and it took
yeah,
me like
Visco Girls.
30 minutes to understand what the fuck
Yo, man,
they
alright.
mean.
Yo, Gen Z.
I thought they were Tumblr girls, but it's
out,
not
bro.
the same
I'm
thing.
fucking out,
You see me,
dog.
bro? But yeah, so bro, you see me? You got your first Billboard #1 with Learn Some Jazz. You see
Yeah.
me? You have your plaque. Is that your first plaque?
first plaque.
First plaque, bro. So we're circling back now, yo. How the parents feel now?
Oh yo,
Them supposed to sit that
Yo,
and
there
say,
he
yo,
is.
how the? What you doing with that, nigga?
no, but they've been always like from like more like around Pine and Ginger time and thing. I didn't more have them involved, like them aware of
Them
things
know
and
what
keep
go
them updated on things. You see me?
Yeah.
And my mother even like works with me right now for like help with
Nice.
management and everything. You see
Yeah.
me? And she's super
Hands-on.
helpful, hands on and thing. Because after I have my own manager, I was like, yo, we need people I can trust.
Yeah.
I can trust my family more than anybody.
Yeah.
You see me? So it's a thing where nothing is really a surprise to them anymore. Because
They've
they see
seen
all the
it.
steps and then say, okay, X, go Y, go
Yeah.
Z. So
them
it's
getting
They're super gas still.
That's
If,
dope.
if anybody not gonna make sure say I gonna get you not get robbed, I am mother still.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Even though, yo, it'll be so some man mother rob them still, bro. It's crazy. but
You have some very slick managers out there. I won't lie.
shake.
Rough.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I say? So you have any naysayers, bro, that forward back and say, yo, bro, but they know say you built for this and all them thing, man.
Oh yeah, definitely, fam. But it's just like, yo, I just don't really watch anything. Like I know I have my brethren and things. You get me? I'm not one of them people. It's like, oh yo, no new friends, XYZ. You know, it's like, bro, I'm going to meet new people. Like not all of them are going to be fucked up. You see me? I have new friends, but at the same time, it's like it's just a thing where
Bugger people are running.
you can't like. Yeah, bare people definitely like try to just like hype up the thing or like act like man them. It's like, yo, like it's just, you know how the thing go.
Yeah.
But I just don't really business, dog. Like,
Your inner circle, bro.
bro, it's just a thing where it's like same thing. Like it's one of those things where I just don't care either way. Like if a man I gas me up, like that doesn't mean that much to me. So at the same time, when a man I say fucked up shit, it also doesn't really mean anything to me.
Yeah, grounded. Nice.
I just know say, yo, I have some side people around me, and
I'm keeping it real with you.
I just like the facts and me get to do my thing and like create my music the way I want to, and actually like survive off of that is just like that's what I really focus on.
Nice.
Just try keep on growing that.
Nice, bro. So you ink the deal with Sony, ATV, you see me? How you feel like this is going to help your career? Like, what's a publishing company going to add to, Tessellated and Tessellated music career that wasn't there before?
The thing is that with like a big company like that, they have built-in connections. You get me? So whereas it's not necessary that they could 100% do things that I couldn't figure out how to do one way or another. It's like when I'm signing with them, like all their clout, them just pass it on to me. You get me? So it's like it's for industry things and making certain industry connections.
Yeah,
it just makes things way easier when I have their co-sign. And same thing, they have a big network of artists that they work with. That as both an artist and producer, it just opens up a big network of people I can easily connect with. To just grow.
Man, just have the infinity gauntlet, anything is possible. You feel any increased pressure with being on like a publishing label? Or no?
Not really. The thing is, I don't really feel like I feel too much external pressure from people. I definitely have like mad internal pressure from myself, which is like a thing. But I don't really feel more pressure being on the label. It's just like, it's just another, it's like, I won't say a tool, but like it's something that is there to help me. So I don't feel like gaining something that's there to help me should result in like negative pressure. You get me?
Well said, bro. Well said. I think like our last question, I don't know if Kangwa have any other questions for you. Is like, yo, you have any? I mean, this is a generic rap question. You have any dream collaborations?
Yo, enough of them, But like, yo, here's the problem. I have some dream collaborations, but it's with like, say as an artist, I'm like, yo, I have a dream collaboration. I don't want to say the names because if we get the collaboration, they still have to take it. But it's like, alright, it's like, this is where the artist then know, but like my dream collaboration is of them from 5 years ago. You get me? But they're no longer at their peak. Them thing kind of watered down now. I'm say, John,
no.
It's impossible.
I'm gonna tell you who that off air.
Yeah, off air, I definitely tell you who that is.
Yeah.
But
anybody know who's popping now? But not necessarily who popping now, but anybody hear it.
I mean, here's the thing. Like, bro, there's so many people I feel like the thing could just sick. You get me? Like if like come together, like there's obviously there's enough Jamaican people I want to collab with, right? Like basically everybody. Yeah. But I just feel like really where it'd be interesting is some collaborations with completely different sound. There's something out of left field that people wouldn't expect and could just create something brand new.
Nice.
Both as artist and producer?
Yeah, definitely.
For sure. Bro, well, Thanks for giving us your time, bro. It's a really,
Yes, fam.
really
Thanks
dope.
for
I mean,
having
yo, I for sure learned.
Yeah, facts.
Yo, cause trust me, you throw me a curveball when you say you got LA and like you're not tapped in. I was like,
guys,
what?
I was like, yo, I'm not a plant.
I'm nuts.
For real?
I have to go back and be like, alright, cool. You see me? So, yo, and I feel like you really offer some serious insight, Kano. You know, Jamaican a shorter young artist, bro, and like
Facts.
just you're there where they were one time where it's like, yo, I don't even know what the thing's supposed to look like.
Yeah.
And what I just hope with stuff like this is somebody can listen and they've been trying to figure something out and yo, you say a whole heap that I feel like can really make something click to people, like you can say something and it relate to people, like let's say, yo, all right, this guy had one of the biggest songs that I knew for the whole year. It got me play and hear it everywhere, and the man still had barriers. You get me? So that might even give people some motivation to know, say, all right, cool,
push.
just go and push. You see me? Because everything never sort out when the man have this song. So, yo, there's still work to be done.
There's always work to be done. There's always work to be done. One thing I would say, that's a final thing
Yeah, sure. Go ahead, man.
for anybody I pray. Even though that, like, you know what I said, there's a lot of work to do outside of music, and even just like having a big song not necessarily going to make everything fall into place. You have to work on the music still. Like you have to have, cause all of this is having, like, in addition to having quality music. You get me? But like you really, like if you really do have quality music, it does make things a lot easier than if the music not at the level. Cause if you're trying to like push a subpar product, plus you have all them other things you have to deal with, like rough. So yeah, go and work on the music and thing. Up the craft, never stop learning.
Nice, bro. All right, so that's late night par, one par. It's a bit longer than usual, but yo,
Gems.
honestly, he was just dropping gems, bro, and I was just like, nah, yo, there's still information this guy have to.
More content, bro. You know?
Yeah. Yo,
Just you know what I mean? Episode 1, episode 2.
You see me? Just
vibes.
yeah, you just know when you're trying to learn, just load up the one part. You don't know. As we close out, we want to give thanks to production by Very Culture and Wengi Co-File. Want to give thanks to Co-Work for hosting us all the time. We really appreciate it. It's lovely space. Check out Co-Work at Co-Work JA. It's a great place to get some work done. And you know where to find a Late Night Par on socials. On Twitter, it's at Late Night Par. On Instagram, it's at The Late Night Par. And you don't know, you can find us at www.veryculture.com/The Late Night Par and all your favorite streaming platforms. And you don't know, late nights,
Never shake right.
the girl them always shape right outside.